Hey, it's me, Manic Mark, coming to you, breaking into this video because I felt that it wasn't appropriate for me to. I need to wash my hands. I've been flipping through records and I've got people germs on them now. I don't like that. So that's it. Now play the musical selection. Howdy, everybody. It's me, Manic Mark, along with Man Baby. It's a baby with man-like proportions. Man Baby. Have Man Baby just back there naked the whole video. Of course he is going to be, because I'm not doing that part of the video over again. But so I made this bathing suit bottom for him out of tinsel and tinfoil, so he would be more. I want to thank my friend Bob for giving me Man Baby to put into the Manic Mark set here. Friend of Manic Mark. Hey, it's me, Manic Mark. Let's do that over again. There we go. I get to position the camera so that you can see the. There. See that? That's. That's Man Baby's tinfoil and tinsel underwear I made for him, because I reviewed the video I made yesterday, which I'm going to break into this video with, because I just didn't. There's something creepy about Man Baby, and I realized it's because he wasn't wearing any underwear. So I made some. Okay. The other thing is. I went out today and got Indian food. I took the wife out. She had the day off. And the tomato soup was really good. It was just amazing, that tomato soup. I could have eaten. It was a buffet. I could have just drank the whole tub of tomato soup. It was pretty spicy. But I didn't. And I'm just slow today because I'm tired now. I haven't run in 3 days. And I got to say, how many people out there are tired of winter? Raise your hand. My wife eats these little tiny lunches for lunch, and this one was in her bag last Thursday, and today's Tuesday, Tuesday, I don't know. And it's been at room temperature since then, and but it was frozen when she took it out, so it probably was frozen, like almost cold for a day. But I don't know. I'm going to open it and see if it's still good. Do you think that I should eat this? I mean, I hate throwing away food. You'd think it would show some sort of deterioration. Plus, if you cooked it, it would still be good. How can... That's not even if that was good, it wouldn't be good. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look like that. This has yellow and red, and this is beige with flecks of green. See, the green on the front is probably parsley, but I don't know if the green here is parsley. I'm one of them. It's going to snow like tonight and tomorrow. So anyway, I had to drive. I've been driving my wife to work, but I'm driving her all the time, especially when it's the weather's bad and we had snow today. And the thing about me driving in snow is I like to do it. Granted, when I was young, it's just a good thing I didn't hurt anybody or kill myself or anybody, because of the way I drove all the time, not just in the snow. But the point is that because of those experiences of being bad driving, I learned how to drive right. And I don't mind driving in the snow. I understand how things work. Anyway, but my wife is like, it's like a spider. Ah, snow, ah. First of all, she says, ooh, look, it's snowing. That's beautiful. I love it. And then when we go to get to work, she's like, ah. And I'm like, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I know what I'm doing. Everything's fine. You're driving too fast. Well, as we all know, what's worse than being out on the road in the snow behind somebody driving an SUV 4x4 who's driving slow. There's nothing more maddening than that. So I'm not going to do that because I don't want to be the person that is in front of me going, eh, it's snowing flaming turds. I'm scared. I don't want to be that person. But I'm not careless. I'm telling you, I'm not careless. I'm not pushing it like I did when I was a kid, the envelope of death, right on the edge. I'm not like that. But I'm enjoying myself. And then there's the, we're going to die thing. And then saying, like, I'm getting tense. I'm paying attention to her. Like, what? What are you saying, huh? No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. And then pretty soon I'm involved in her worry. And I'll probably hit something really hard. Because I'm not paying attention to my driving. See, I told you should have been driving slower. I know it's my fault. Anyway, man, baby, dressed up in a bikini, tinsel and a tinfoil bikini bottom. So I just picked up a few records. There won't be anything good, but I'm going to show them anyway. I've got 3 or 4 copies of this. It's a great record. Here's another minty fresh copy. I just couldn't leave it. It's like an exotic album, okay? It was really obscure. It was obscure until I blogged it. It's probably still as obscure now as, but what I'm saying is it's a good record. I saved it. Here, man, baby. I don't know. This looks like a local record. Like it's probably Jewel or Wright, but it doesn't have any information on it. Anyway, Yes, God is Real, Sylvester Blue. And there's records. And I just played. I probably just played it. A piece of The Tribulation. It's curious that the same themes are played out over and over again, and it's easy to go, aha, look, nothing ever happened. But what I'm saying is that it hasn't happened yet. But they all say that. All the doomsayers and the apocalypse prophets always push back the date when things are going to happen. But things have happened. So you can't say that they won't happen. I don't have this one. Rod McEwen. I bought one of his albums for the first time the other day, and there was a couple songs on it that were okay. So I'm trying again. What is a Fabian? What is a Fabian? He has interesting song titles. This one I bought just because it was a Tops. Music for a Madball. I think it's just a studio album. It's maybe songs based on something or other from a movie these people are in. I don't know. History proves that stuff happens when stuff keeps going the way it's going. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything that makes any sense because none of this makes sense. Oh, remember when I bought that French lady's record? I didn't know who she was. I didn't care for it. It was a 60s pop record. So I didn't care for that French singing thing. I didn't care for it. It wasn't that wasn't that good. Does anyone out there know that the government bought like 7,000 or 5,000 or 7,000 brand new armored vehicles for the Homeland Security people, and like 7,000 to 9,000 machine guns and like billions of rounds of ammunition? Does that bother anybody out there? I'm just asking because I think it's a warning sign. It's a warning sign that people are just going, what could happen? What's the worst that could possibly happen? I always go to the worst thing that could possibly happen.
And so, with the church gone and the Holy Spirit gone, the fires of tribulation will surge and spread and burn until the whole earth is covered with a holocaust of suffering and debauch. And the seeds of communism are being sown rampant in America now. And Satan cannot promote his program in full as long as the spirit of Christianity holds sway in the world. But when the church is raptured away, and when the Holy Spirit is withdrawn, Satan will then control the governments of this world that will all come under one head. And there will be one world, one government, and one church, and There'll be the single one, and he will be the absolute authority, even going into the temple, standing up and declaring himself to be God, and then saying that you cannot have the privilege of the marketplaces, buying or selling without the mark of the beast.
Discotheque, all discotheque records have the same cover. You don't know if you've bought it before or not, because it's always no faces, just butts and legs on the cover. It's all a construct. We're living in the Matrix. I believe that more and more. We live in a if it's God, and he's messing with us big time with this Matrix machine deal where nothing's real. It's just like in the movie, nothing's real, and what happens if you think you do something that's real? Oh, that reminds me, I had a dream. A dream that I was taking a vacation for some reason. I was driving up north, and I was just driving. I just got on the road. I looked on the map. For some reason, I was looking at a map. I was driving north to Michigan or somewhere kind of north. I don't know why. I stopped. I was hungry. I stopped at this restaurant, and nobody would wait on me. I'm sitting there, and it was kind of empty. And just so it's not a total loss, this last record, which may or not be any good, I don't know. You know, like what I'm saying? I just like the cover. There you go. To be used of God, I do not understand that. To be used of God. It was kind of strangely empty at first, but then some people came in, but nobody was waiting. Then I realized that they were done serving dinner, and they were waiting for the floor show to start. So there's a guy comes in, and he sits behind an organ. He starts playing lounge music. And then the waitresses that are in the place, they all put on roller skates, and they're dancing to his lounge music. Okay, so it's like this weird kind of local entertainment deal where all the town folks come in, you know, on a Friday night or Saturday night to enjoy themselves. And then they let loose these puppies. All these puppies run out to the audience, and everybody's happy, and they're petting puppies. And it was like a great time of lounge music, stylistic roller skating, dancing, and cute little puppies that everybody got to pet. I just like how the pants and the dress merge to form a new life form, merge together to create a new life form. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, that Indian soup's coming back up now. That sure was good stuff. Anyway, now on to the musical. No, probably not that.
Good evening. I like the way you wear your dress. Good evening. I like the way you smile. Good evening. I like your glassy look. Where's the wine? Where's the tea? Where are the earth people? Good evening. No, I've been away. San Quentin, class of 59. Good evening. And what do you carry in your basket? It's a crazy arrangement. His wife gets a house and car. He gets visiting hours with the chauffeur each week. No alimony, but a big fight over who gets custody of the poodles. Someone on the Chronicle said Robinson Jeffers is a beat. Are you ready? She teaches school, and you should see the kids she keeps after class. I think she goes for 16-year-olds because they never talk. Can you imagine one of them telling his old man how he passed algebra? No, baby. When I say tea, I mean orange pekoe and pekoe. But I tell you what, if you got any of those Mexican mushrooms, that's a kick I haven't tried. Baby, I don't turn on for anybody, not even you. But I'll tell you something. If you come home with me, you won't have to turn on. Oh, and wear the red dress. Nothing? I just dig the way it rides on you. Hello, Big John. Where's the mouse? You're kidding. Well, the last time she had him so bad they had to cut a fire trap through her blonde hair. Does she still mix kerosene with her peroxide? Steer clear of that chick. She's writing an expose called Beat Time USA, and she plans to sell it to MCA for a TV spectacular. They're already talking about June Allison and Charlton Heston starring in it, with Eric Nord doing the narration. You know, when the last article has been written, the last movie made, and the final rock and roll hit turned out about the Beat Generation, will they finally let us out of the cage? Elsa says to really get to know someone, you have to hold their head while they vomit. And Elsa said, when I told her I liked Edith Sitwell's facade, which one did she show you, my dear? No, I will not sign your petition. The last time I signed one of those things, I had the federal dick snooping around my pad for months. Go see Cranko. His paintings are on exhibit at the Spaghetti Factory, along with finger paintings by kindergarten students for a new edition of Leaves of Grass. Hey, let's do something bizarre, like walk into Vesuvio's in our underwear smoking black cigarettes. Crazy, and we'll throw pennies at the tourists. I'd like to meet the rich lady with the wart. She looks like she could use a friend. So could I. I'm a tourist too. What do you say for kicks we hop in your Volkswagen and tear off for Watsonville? I mean, can you imagine a more out place for two in people? I got eyes for a little fresh air anyway. Like, it's bar talk time, and this party's had it.